You're listening to the Dude What podcast, where we review bad media and have a laugh while enjoying beer with your host, Harry and Tomo. Enjoy the show.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dude What podcast. I'm your host, Tomo, and as always, I'm joined by my best friend and co-host, Harry. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, thanks. How's everyone else doing? Hopefully pretty good.
Yeah, hopefully everyone's doing good. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Just let us know if you're doing good. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
No, I'm alright, thanks.
Good, man, good.
I've had a pretty cool week, actually. Fee's best mate Liz, who you know, came to stay with us for like a night, and
Nice.
we went out for like a nice meal, which was actually the first time since coming out of any sort of lockdown, which at this point of you listening to this is probably like been a long time, because it's already been a while.
Yeah.
But it's actually the first time I've been out for a proper restaurant sit-down meal.
Yeah.
And it was nice, man. Yeah.
Yeah, my last time I went for a meal at a restaurant was like pre-COVID.
Yeah. Which is ages.
Yeah, that's like 2 years ago, I swear.
Well, yeah. It's a long time.
Yeah.
But no, it was nice, and it was sort of relatively normal. I mean, there were still like screens up between
you and other diners.
Yeah, but luckily the place wasn't busy enough for us to need that. We were sat like in our own sort of area, which was really nice.
You didn't feel like there was restrictions around, really.
Yeah, and almost it's better. Like, I was talking to Fee about it, and she was saying that it's literally the only thing that's good that she likes that's come out of this whole COVID situation is actually when you do have the little division, even if it's like a little perspex division between tables when you're sat like on one big table. It feels better
because it feels more personal.
Yeah, exactly. And also it's
more private.
Yeah, there's no chance of anything going on your food or anything like that. You know, it's exactly.
Yeah,
and you can make it more cozy than like a perspex sheet. You know, you can see through. But yeah, it's more.
Yeah, it seems a lot more personal, to where you can just have conversation between you lot, and it's like you don't even feel like people are like eavesdropping or anything.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously that's not a common thing that I feel like it wouldn't be. But I feel like a lot of people can still like listen in, or they unintentionally listen in.
I think these sort of precautions and things are going to be around for a long time.
Yeah,
I reckon this whole virus thing has changed the way it changed.
I don't think it's ever. I don't think we're ever going to go back to normality.
No, I don't think we will. But
there'll still be some normality, but not fully.
Yeah, like getting back to it.
Yeah, get out of a depressing note.
The only other thing I've done this week is shopped for a load of plants. We went to a couple of different stores, bought like tall plants, little plants, like ferns and things. Cool, just I don't know, to just fill the house.
Nice.
Sort of tie everything together. Like a lot of the floors downstairs are like brown wood.
Yeah.
And that works really well with like a green fern or something, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean,
that'd be good, because like you say, you go into the stores, don't you?
Yeah.
You could just try like going like, if you do go online to like that specific way you go into that store or anything, going online, and you can say ones that aren't in stock in that store, you could get them from a different store. And
I know what you mean.
I
think we probably will when we do the garden.
Yeah.
Get like bigger things.
Yeah.
Things that we can't, because at the moment like we're just relying on Fee's little Honda Jazz, and we've already had an incident where something would not fit in that car. I mean, it's a small car, but you can get a surprising amount of stuff in there, but it's still a small car.
I guess you're pushing the boundaries with that, whatever you can fit in.
Yeah. So it's we probably will just order some things online. Be so much easier.
Yeah, save car journeys.
Yeah. No, these were like little plants. The biggest one was probably about 4 foot.
Yeah.
So they're all, and the rest of them were like tiny little windowsill plants and things like that. But yeah, no. Other than that, I've been watching a show on Netflix. Not one of my favourite shows, but a show I really like called Car Masters.
Nice.
It's basically a show about it's one of these like car garage shows.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good. Its sort of unique point is that they do these like, rather than make a car and sell it, they'll buy a scrap car, build it up, trade it for a car that's higher value but needs work, build that up, and they'll keep trading until they can get a car that's like six figures.
Yeah.
That's basically the point of the show, and that car is the car that makes them all the money that they then pay out. So it's like a lot of work for one really big payday.
Yeah.
But like I said, season 3 just came out on Netflix, like when you're listening to this. So, well, not when you're listening to this, when I'm recording this.
Yeah.
And it's good. Been watching that, chilling in my conservatory. So that's me, man. What have you been up to?
Nice, man. I've literally, apart from when I'm not working, I've been doing my neighbour's lawn. Like, well, not really the lawn because it's been raining, but I've been doing a lot of like the hedges around the front.
Oh,
of
that's cool. You do
house.
that. You do that quite a
Yeah.
always for, yeah, like talking about raining, it has been raining a whole lot, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Except for today, which has been absolute gorgeous
It's
weather.
weird because earlier I looked over and there was black clouds, really dark clouds going over us, but no rain.
Oh no, it was absolutely like
It was weird.
it was absolutely beautiful right over here.
Yeah, it's really strange.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was going to rain too. But
Yeah, but it was really warm today as
Yeah.
well. It was nice and sunny.
yeah. Sorry, man. Bit sidetracked. What were you saying?
I was just saying about my neighbour's lawn.
Yeah.
And yeah, I get my started getting a lot more cans, say like cans of pop
Oh yeah.
from from work.
Oh okay.
Saying, like I get like wholesaler prices.
Your place. I thought your place was. Oh, so it's got like a shop on site that you can buy stuff from.
No, it's like I go through them and then they order it from the company, from this company called Hunts, and basically they get it in, and I pay like just a little bit more, a tiny bit more, but I get staff discount still.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Because they still need to make a profit from it.
Oh, so that's where all these Rios come from.
Yeah, so I get like 24 pack of cans for like 11.80, 12 quid.
That's pretty good. Yeah, man.
It works out really well, and I've been having a lot of that, and I
Yeah.
even got Steve hooked onto them, and
Yeah.
Steve gets cases of them as well.
Mate,
from work.
like last time we did an episode, we were chugging Rios. You obviously that's where they came from.
yeah,
They're delicious. Rio is just it's something
Rio's
else.
tropical
And
drink.
Not to promote it too much, but like we call it the I don't know if you've ever heard this. We call it the kebab killer.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, because if you have like a proper greasy kebab or like a chicken meat and chips or whatever, something that properly like cabbages you and puts you down,
Like a food coma.
yeah, like a Coke or something, and you drink that, it just doesn't cut it.
I find that with Coke you
A
get like a
Rio.
lot of indigestion.
Yeah, a Rio cuts through amazingly well,
and
and
it's
just
refreshing, and it just doesn't.
it's
Like,
so good.
it doesn't cause you gas.
Yeah.
Like to burp
But
or
don't
anything.
buy the sugar-free one, because
It's
even though I'm
terrible.
all about the sugar-free soft drinks, when I drink them, I always try and drink the sugar-free ones. But
this was a no go.
yeah, it tastes different. It's gross.
Yeah, the original is like where it's at.
Yeah.
Like you have to. It's just so good.
The other one that works in the other way is have you ever had a Lilt Zero?
No,
Oh mate, Lilt Zero.
how about the normal standard lilt?
Oh, it tastes so much better than normal Lilt. You got to try one next time.
Okay, yeah.
So much better.
Because like at work we can get like we can even get like glass bottles of Coke
Oh, nice.
ordered in. We can get any soft drink
about-
you want ordered in.
What about that Mexican cola that's supposed to be far superior to
I think we can get Mexican cola.
every other like Coke?
I think we can get Mexican Coke.
That'd be cool.
Not Coca-Cola,
Yeah.
just for reference. there.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just thought that just clicked
Yeah.
my head.
There's a good job.
Everyone
I
listen
saved
to
it.
this. Tomo, yeah, you most definitely cannot get Mexican Coke from your from your workplace.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Or can you?
Oh, can you? No, hell no.
Well, speaking of soft drinks and beverages and things like that,
Nah,
I think it's that time, dude.
it is.
It's time for everybody's favourite segment. It's what are we drinking?
What are we drinking?
So, you know, earlier we were saying that it's been nice weather today,
Yeah.
and it's sort of been the first nice day in about 4 or 5 really shit days. You know,
Yeah.
that one day it almost like flooded all the roads and things. It was mad.
Oh yeah.
It's rained so much here, and it's been like cold. It's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to think of like what I really love to drink on like a hot day. You know, outside, having a
Sun's
barbecue or
glaring.
something. Yeah, it's got to be something that's not so strong that you are like down and out. You have a couple and you're like, whoa.
You've got to have something that you can enjoy the time with.
Yeah, something that you can like. If you were like grilling, you could keep going. You know,
Yeah.
like So I thought along the lines of like a lager, but I thought some of them might be a bit too like plain. Like
Yeah.
I don't think there's any point bringing like a Bud onto What Are We Drinking?
No.
It's just, it's pointless.
Yeah.
But
Well,
this-
Bud Light.
so my choice is something that you may think is worse than Bud, and in some people's eyes it is because of the price. But my mystery beer this week is, let me whip it out. It's Argus French Lager. It's one of those tiny little 250ml bottles that you get in a, it's like a 12 box or something, and you get them from like any supermarket. Any supermarket has their own brand. This one I think is like Lidl's brand. But yeah, it's a 2.6%. So it's
It's weak.
yeah, it's weak. And that makes it a great to just keep going. So I think we should just crack these, man.
Obviously, it tastes gross, but it's not as like face curdling as like whiskey and.
It's definitely got. It's 100% got that lager taste.
It's quite standard. It hasn't got a gross
Yeah.
aftertaste. It's just like the initial is just gross.
It's
but
cheap lager, but it's not like that, dirty cheap,
cheap
like
nasty
that,
lager.
like that 25p can stuff, bottom shelf. This is like
Black Thunder or
this
something.
is still good. I mean, it's just like a standard French lager,
Nice.
and I could drink loads of these.
Yeah.
I find them really refreshing. We always talk about chuggables and the big bottles.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is, in some people's eyes, this would be like an anti-chuggable because it's so small. But I think it almost belongs in the chuggable category because of how you can just keep knocking them back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got 12 sat next to you.
And you look at it and you feel like when you've finished one, you're like, that doesn't seem like you've finished a lot. So it's like,
Yeah. You're at the grill. You've got 12 of these next to you. You're cooking for like 8 people or something. You got a load of burgers on there. You got your chicken, your sausages and whatnot. You can just look over, grab one of these, crack it easy, take a swig. Before you know it, you've got through them. Delicious. I really like these.
yeah,
Would you buy it?
no,
You wouldn't buy it.
no, just because I don't. If I was ever gonna go for anything, if I did go for a lager, I wouldn't go for any small bottles. I don't know why.
Oh, you really don't like that?
No, I don't like. I wouldn't go for small bottles.
Oh, I like that, man. That's what I really like about it. I like the tininess of it.
And it's
Fits in
because it's
your
like an
hand.
unknown brand, and I don't know. I just feel like I only go for things that I know,
I get you. It's a tiny brand, but
so that I don't regret what I'm drinking.
yeah. Well, I mean, they're so cheap though.
Yeah.
They are really cheap. You get like 12 in a box. I definitely would buy it. I buy these all the time. They're delicious.
Yeah.
Saves you spending loads of money on like a bigger brand. But like you say, I get it if you don't like it. If I was to score that'd be up there. To be fair, that'd probably be like a 8.
Nice. I'll give it a 5.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. for me.
Not too bad. Not that great.
Yeah. So Argus, literally Lidl's little French lagers, decent.
It's not that bad.
I think that was the end of this week's What Are We Drinking, bro?
What are we drinking?
Yeah, I like those. They're really nice.
Yeah. All right. I think it's time for my segment.
Oh yes, it is that time.
For Tomo's Impossible Questions.
Nice.
Tomo's Impossible Questions. So,
Yeah.
my question for you today.
Okay. Ready for it?
Or shall I explain it again?
Yeah. Explain it.
So basically, I'm just gonna throw out a question.
Yeah.
That's pretty hard. That can be hard to answer. Can be impossible to answer. You could answer it easily.
Yeah.
It's a 50. It's a well, I'd say it's 50-50. It's like a
And if you do answer it, hit us up.
yeah.
DudeWhatPodcast@gmail.com. @DudeWhatPodcast on
Instagram.
Instagram. Send us a voice message. Speakpipe.com/DudeWhatPodcast. Those are the many ways that you can get in touch with us with the answer to these.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's me and you, audience. We're trying to do this.
Yeah. So,
Go for
shall I get into the question?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So, whoever made the calendar, how did they know what day it was? Whoever invented it.
Whoever invented the calendar.
Whoever invented the calendar, how did they know what day it was?
Well, I think that it was, well, the calendar must have been invented after the days and everything were named, surely.
So,
Because the calendar is like an invention. It's something that is made, written down, you know. So they must have known what days of the week were by then.
Yeah.
Or what they called them, you know.
So, that is an interesting question, though.
Yeah.
Because it's like, at the same time, you can also think, how did they think of the days and times and this is this day today?
Yeah.
They just guessed it. So
cool,
in reality, every day is just winged because it's
I
like
think
they just guessed it and made it up.
Random side fact that's kind of cool, that is fairly obvious, I think, at this point. Well, I don't think you might not know it. It's gaining more sort of popularity as more people really like Vikings and Norse mythology and stuff. Thursday is obviously Thor's day. That's where that comes from.
I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you think about it, it's like Thursday, Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Wednesday is Odin's day. So it's like Odin's day, like Woden's day, Wednesday. There's Tuesday is Tyr's day. Tyr's one of the Norse gods who like lost his hand to Fenrir, the massive wolf thing. I think he was in the new Assassin's Creed game. Did you play that?
No.
Oh, it's
I
pretty
haven't
good.
played that yet.
It's all like Vikings and stuff, but yeah, like
Was it Valhalla?
Yeah, but like Tyr is in that, so Tyr becomes Tyr's day Tuesday.
I see.
And I don't know what the other ones. Friday maybe like Freya's day or something. I don't know, but like yeah, I thought that was interesting.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But let us know what you think in the comments.
Yeah, definitely. Have you got another question for us, T?
Yeah, I have actually. I've got another question for you.
Okay, do it.
When all is said and done, would you have said more than you have done?
Oh man, when all is said and done, would you have said more than you have done?
Yeah.
That's
just confusing.
Yeah,
one.
super confusing.
But it's
I don't know, man.
Because if all is said and done, does that mean everything's done?
Yeah.
Would you have said more than you have done?
Sorry for the silence, everybody. That's that stumped us.
Yeah, what the hell?
Let us know what you think in the comments, and you know, anywhere you can comment on.
Yeah,
things.
absolutely.
Yeah, I like that.
So that one stumped us. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the only one that we've had that stumped
you
us.
said more than you done. Don't know.
It's just, to me, just saying that question in my head is just confusing.
Yeah, same.
I'm just like, huh? I'm trying to piece it together.
Yeah, it's one of those ones, isn't it?
We have to really in-depthly think about that.
It probably will be the case that it's super obvious and we're just super dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good, man.
Hell yeah. So that's been my segment, my Tomo's Impossible Questions.
Nice.
Tomo's Impossible Questions.
Yeah. Cool,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Cool. So, everybody, this week we thought that we would try something different. And it is something that, like, totally different. We're not just doing another, like, a different genre or something. We thought that we would try an episode on adverts, like weird or funny or scary or whatever, just like wacky TV adverts. Maybe ones that have been banned or something. I don't know. I think we're just planning on searching up weird or funny adverts.
Yeah.
And seeing what we find. And basically doing that for an episode and seeing what you think of this episode, basically. If you like it, let us know and we'll do more of these. The first one we watched was, it's actually one that I've seen before. I don't know if you've seen it before.
I've seen them before.
It's so good and I haven't seen it in years. It's the one that really sticks out in my mind as being like a weird, like creepy commercial. It's the Japanese McDonald's advert.
As soon as you brought it up, I was like, oh no.
It's just so creepy. The video we watched was basically like, it was like 3 of the adverts put together, but each one was like maybe 15 seconds, something like that, like really short.
I think there was 4 of them.
Oh, okay.
There was 4 clips.
Yeah. They're short ones anyway. But yeah, like the first one is
the door open.
like a door
Yeah.
violently rattling, and it just being like a really horrible grainy camera, and then like a big
It's like an amateur shot.
yeah, a big like Ronald McDonald hand
Yellow glow
reaches up through the one side of the door, and then the theme, the sort of theme plays or whatnot. No, it's not a theme. It's he starts singing, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He starts singing like the it must be the McDonald's like slogan or whatnot in Japanese.
Yeah, because the end is just like McDonald.
Yeah. Macchiato, but like
it's
super weird effect on the vocals.
so creepy.
So
It makes
creepy.
it sound so dark.
And then the next one is a woman. She's in like her office. It's late at night. She gets a phone call, and she must be. We imagine she's sort of like, "Hello," nobody on the phone. She looks outside the window, and there he is in the pouring rain, Ronald McDonald, staring up at her, holding the phone, and then he sings that thing.
Yeah, because it's weird. It's like when she answers the phone, it's like the blinds in front of her just roll up.
Do they?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
like
I
blind. It just goes whoosh,
Oh, I didn't see
and then
that.
it's just him out down in front, and it's like, what the hell?
Macchiato.
That's so weird.
What was the next one? So,
Under the bed.
oh
That
God.
one was so weird because it was like starts with a woman sat on her bed, on the phone,
Yeah, she's just chatting
and
away.
she's just chatting away, and then he's just there by her feet under the bed, like sticking half his body out, like it's so creepy.
The camera like
Pans down to
camera
him.
goes down, and he's not even like properly under the bed.
No, he's
like
like
half
halfway.
hanging out.
Yeah.
Then
And then
like,
it's just the Macchiato.
but it's not like he's singing it.
no.
He's like dead still,
Yeah.
and it's like singing it over the top. And then the last one is just literally a
It's
shot
quite funny.
of the Ronald McDonald character like sprinting down an alleyway,
Yeah.
and then it sings the song again, but in like a higher pitch.
Higher pitch,
Creepy.
and it's a bit faster.
Yeah, it's creepy.
It is so weird.
I really like that one.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah, man.
It was-
So how's this going to work? Are we going to like rate these, or should we just like choose our favourite one at the end of this and rate that?
I think we should do that. Do a second option, yeah.
Yeah.
Rate it, like, find the best
Yeah.
one and rate it.
Yeah, cool. So, yeah, like, bear with us. We're going to watch another, I don't know, like wacky commercial, and we'll be right back.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow. What was that, T, then?
That one was Three Little Pigs.
Yeah. It was like a advert for The Guardian, I think.
Yeah, it was uploaded by The Guardian.
Yeah, 9 years ago. This one's good. We'll put this in the description of this. We'll put the link there for you, so you can check this out. Yeah, man.
Apparently it's award winning.
Yeah, like a Cannes Film Festival award winning.
Cannes Film Festival.
And like, you can sort of see why.
It's pretty good.
This was really good.
Yeah.
It was about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes long.
And basically, like the whole like premise of it is basically obviously the Three Little Pigs.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know the whole original story of Three Little Pigs getting the house blown down by the wolf.
Yeah, yeah.
And basically, I don't know whether it's confusing because basically at the start the wolves get raided by the police.
No, it's the pigs that get raided by the police.
Pigs. I mean,
Yeah.
pigs get raided by the police, and then they go into the house. Obviously, they're all wearing
Yeah.
the pig heads on.
Yeah, that's what's weird. Is they're like
Actual
people bodies with like suits and clothes and that, but
And
they've got,
everyone
like,
else is human as well.
Yeah, but the pigs have got like pig heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah, and then what was it? They get into custody.
Yeah, they
And
get like arrested, don't they?
Yeah, they get arrested, and apparently it's like conspiring to commit murder. Was it insurance fraud?
No, well that's literally the reveal at the very end.
Yeah.
So it's like it basically follows this story of these pigs getting arrested, and the story like spreading across the world, and like people saying how awful it is that
They're
pigs,
saying that they were victims.
Yeah, the pigs were victims to this. I can't quite remember what happened.
It's like they're basically all the like those clips of like these like scientists saying that the wolf couldn't possibly blow the house down.
Yeah,
and
that
they're
was it.
And then basically
Yeah.
the police are blaming the pigs, saying that I think they killed the wolf.
Yeah, I don't
They
know.
murdered the wolf.
I think they were.
And they're claiming it's like self-defense.
It was
People
basically
can
like
protect their own property.
their whole court case, and like this whole film. It was a short film. It was flying through all this at like an incredible pace. It made the 2 minutes feel like much longer
Yeah.
because you got so much like information, you got so much film out of this. Yeah, like I can't quite remember what exactly happened that got the pigs arrested, but anyway, yeah, like the story spreads across the world with people talking about it. The pigs then I think they get released. Then like what is it? Like loads of riots happen. Is it?
No, I think they get convicted of conspiring to.
Oh, that was it. Like
conspiring with insurance fraud
to frame the wolf,
wolf,
so that it's because they like blew their own house down basically.
Yeah.
And that then starts like loads of riots across
protests
the world and stuff.
Which I find quite interesting because it's like 9 years ago. Like now with all the riots going on, it's just like
that's what's weird though, is because that's where it then ends and it cuts to like Guardian, and it's like whoa, like the hell, wasn't much like resolution to that story. I mean, I guess they're trying to show like all sort of aspects of everything, like they cover
but it was like too short
and
with that.
I mean,
or at least it wasn't too short. It was just too. It didn't get to the point.
Yeah, so I don't.
Resolution,
I don't really get the Guardian thing, but as a standalone advert, like short film, that was a short film. As a standalone advert, that was great.
Yeah,
it was really cool.
Yeah. I was impressed.
Check it out. I'll put the link below.
Yep, put it on the YouTube description.
Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy that.
Yeah. Absolutely. I hope they do.
The next one we watched was actually, I remember it really well. If you're from the UK, I don't know if this aired anywhere else. It may have done. It's that like Skoda cake advert.
Yeah, that's a great advert.
Yeah, it's the one where it's basically just the sort of production line of all these different people making. Making like bits of cake and stuff. And obviously, like, if you've never seen this before, you'll see like all the thumbnails and things where it obviously you can see that the car is the finished product. But when this was on TV, you didn't. It just sort of started, and it was people like making the cakes and making the bits, and you see that they're making like car parts, like bits of cars.
Yeah.
And ultimately, they end up, piecing all these big pieces together, like the windows, and you see them moving a wheel, and you even see them building a engine.
Yeah.
At one point, they sort of assemble it all up, and then they all stand there and take a picture. But while I was, while we was watching this, I was thinking, I don't remember hearing about it, but was that real?
Yeah, it looked 100% real.
I agree, it looked real. As in, I agree that everything that they made
was cake.
I just don't know if you physically tried to make that, if you could. Because it wasn't like they, when you see, Ace of Cakes or anything like that, whenever they do big cakes, they always use like a standard block cake kind of thing. That was made up of all different parts and cakes and consistencies and things. I don't know if, how did they make the bonnet of the car, the hood? Because they were like they like shut it like a normal hood.
Experts.
I reckon that was probably like just a big piece of polythene or something, completely covered in cake, or like just completely covered in.
Yeah, they probably would have done that. It's like a lot of tall cakes always have like, what is it? Spikes in them.
Yeah, exactly.
Spikes and sticks in them, so just
like
keep them structured.
The wooden dowels and things like that. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If anyone knows. Like, if that was legit, let us know. That'd be cool. Send us an email. That'd probably be the best way, because I would genuinely be interested in reading an article on that if you found it.
Absolutely.
I could just look myself, but I'll just wait for someone to let me know. That'd be cool. That took me back, because I actually haven't thought about that in a long time.
Yeah.
It's weird. Because when you see it, you sort of feel like you were back then when you saw it, when you were watching it.
Nostalgia.
I think, yeah. I don't know when it came out. I mean, we should have looked. I can't remember it all. But like,
it's all good.
I thought it was a great advert.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, I think we're going to the next one.
Yeah, man. So this one is the old school. I feel like it's not old school. It's just like, for me, it's just like quite old.
Well, it definitely is old, man. I
mean,
this advert probably came out when we were like in high school.
Yeah. It's the Lynx advert the fallen angels, or was it angels?
I think it's
Angels
just,
jury.
I
no.
think it's just fallen angels.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Links.
Fallen
called,
angels.
What is it? Axe body spray in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
It's weird that is, isn't it? It's like, isn't it like Walkers is called Lays everywhere else in the rest of the world?
Over than
just
here.
Walkers here.
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah, this advert's kind of cool, but it's kind of weird at the same time. I mean, the Lynx adverts are always weird because they're just super like, you spray, like literally girls spraying out the end of the can and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
literally they just like come and attract everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, but they've sort of got a reputation for that. So this one is basically just, it's like some small town in Italy, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it's sort of like, Italy type setting.
It's Mediterranean, definitely.
Yeah.
And anyway, like, something just falls from the sky, smashes into the ground, and like disrupts all of the traffic and the people who are sat like eating their dinners and things, like, you know, out on the street, and puts like a big, you know, a reasonable sized crater in the ground. And then as everyone sort of starts looking, like a woman starts standing up, and she's got like a sort of a weird like dress thing on with big wings and a halo. And as you see that it's happening all over town. Basically, these angels are like falling down.
Yeah.
And
like
just landing
hitting people's washing lines.
Yeah, and the whole advert is just like people's reactions to these angels, like walking through their
fallen
town.
angels.
Yeah, basically. But it's kind of weird because, like, as always, like we said with the Lynx advert, it's got nothing to do with the spray. Usually they smell like crap, don't they?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take that back. No, because I use like Lynx Africa.
Everybody uses Lynx Africa to a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, no. Usually they're like teenage lad spray. You know. That's fine.
Absolutely.
It's okay, but you know. But yeah, it's just so weird because like I was thinking, you know, these things. Imagine if it was like done realistically. They'd be like smashing off buildings and things. Imagine if it was actually raining people. You know?
I know, yeah. They'd just be
Awful.
dead. Like,
yeah, you'd be like,
splat on the ground or something.
no, it's stupid.
Yeah.
As I say, they're basically just walking through this town and like getting all these different people's reactions, and they're all like stereotypical Italians. Like one guy says, "Mamma mia," doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That old guy, isn't it?
Yeah. They get like a weird look from some woman. There's also a guy who has like massively thick glasses, and his eyes are like hilariously huge in them.
Yeah.
And
typical
they basically
scene.
all, so maybe like 20, 30 women, all walk up to this one guy in the town square.
He's like got off his motorbike or something.
Yeah,
It's like Vespa.
Puts his little helmet down. Does he then give himself a quick spray?
I think so. And then they all like grab their halos and start smashing them on the floor.
Yeah, they do.
And my immediate thought is that real glass? Like, I know they're angels and it shatters. Like, what is that? Like, so if there's just like smash all over the ground, it's they're like, screw your tires. You can ride all over this glass
as well.
Yeah, a little barefooted, like smashing glass.
I think it's because they're like going bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or something.
But so they could have just like thrown it away, like not smash it on the floor.
No, it was stupid. But yeah, I remember that one as well. Like I said, that probably came out when we were like in high school. You know, if anyone remembers that advert, let us know. Also, like, suggest an advert, because through doing this episode, we found that it's actually pretty hard to find like a unique, solid advert. There's so many advert compilations where it's like, you know, 10 hours of British adverts or 10 hours of Japanese adverts, and it's just
like,
sort of,
we don't want to watch compilations.
Yeah,
we just want to watch one advert.
We want one unique advert that's preferably over 30 seconds, so there's something actually to like watch and discuss afterwards.
That is true.
Yeah, like I think that's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the adverts.
Okay.
I think you should let us know what you think of
this episode.
Yeah, of this episode. We're trying something new here, so if you like it, let us know and we'll do another one.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, suggest one, send us a voice message with one in there. and we'll do that one.
Yeah.
There were a few other like obvious ones that we sort of didn't include in this. Ones that came to mind, like for example the one with the massive panda in the supermarket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, like it's been done.
I think that's like the cheese one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something like that. It's been done. So, you know, we tried to find ones that were a little bit obscure as well.
Yeah.
But then, as we were going through it, we found those ones that instantly took us back. So I think that's why we did those. Yeah, I think in fairness, that brings us to the end of those. I mean, we said we were going to choose our favourite one, I guess. So, which was your favourite one out of all of them, and which do you and what do you give it?
I'd say my favourite one is the Japanese McDonald's.
I thought you might say that one.
Yeah, just simply because I remember it so vividly. It's so vivid in my memory that it's creepy. It's like haunting.
What is it he says? Do it again, man.
McDonald's. It's just so strange.
Yeah, that is good. Well, I mean, I guess you should rate it. I guess.
Okay.
What would you give it?
It's quite hard to like rate something like that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna give it like a 7.
I wonder if it actually. That's pretty good.
Just because it's high up there on the creep factor.
Yeah.
And it's like, it sticks in your head. That's
Yeah,
what
it
marketing
does.
should
Yeah,
do.
exactly.
That's the exact perfect tactic of marketing is
I think-
to have it something that sticks in people's heads.
I think that's ultimately what we should rate these on. So,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna say my favorite one was probably the Three Little Pigs one.
Yeah.
Because that was like a full-on film.
That one was
And
good.
although I do generally prefer like funnier ones,
Yeah.
I'm not so into like the creepy ones, although I do love that McDonald's one. I prefer the funnier ones, and even though the Fallen Angels one obviously wasn't that funny, I don't know, there's just something about the thought that if it was, like I said, if it was sort of realistic and all these fucking things smashed into buildings, I thought that was sort of funny.
Yeah.
So, but I'm going to say Three Little Pigs because that thing you should definitely check out. Really cool.
Yeah, I do recommend that one as well.
The way they crammed a film's worth of story into 2 minutes is great. You can see why it like won awards basically. So I would probably give that an 8.
Nice.
So yeah, that was mine. That was yours. I think we've basically come to the end of another episode of Do What Podcast, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's been like really cool to come and do this one, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
As I said, interesting episode.
Yeah, it's been different.
I sort of enjoyed it. We've tried a different format, but also if you
took
notice
a different approach to it.
Yeah, if you notice some like choppy editing, that's because we tried this thing where we sort of watch and go, shall we say?
Yeah, we watch.
It basically it's just different from the usual the way we usually do things here. So we're trying something new, but we appreciate you. We appreciate you checking in, listening to our podcast. It means a lot to us. So thanks for doing that. Thanks for your support always, wherever you like us on whatever platform. I've been Harry Dowling,
And I've been Tomo.
and this has been Dude What Podcast. Dude
Dude
what?
We hope you enjoyed this episode. You can visit our Instagram account at Dude What Podcast. That's DUDEWUT Podcast. And you can also email us at dudewhatpodcast@gmail.com. That's DUDEWUT Podcast@gmail.com. See you next time. Dude, what?